this is where we see, so if we'll take this, just leave this up, because we can kind of understand what's going on right here.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll change the numbers to meet this new problem. But it's still this demand, right? There's still demand curve. We know it's always downward sloping. Now we're putting in a supply here, right? And so what it's saying with each one of these points, right, is where, so there's a price of 340 right there. So if we had a price down here of 340, then they're saying that.
Oh, now is the prices on?
Oh, sorry, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I was just wondering.
Price is always going to be
Okay.
on the y-axis there. So at 340, we're saying that the quantity demanded right here is 88, but only what did it say? 65 are being supplied, right? So you can kind of see right here. This is your area right here. That's a shortage.
Okay.
All that area is a shortage, and as your price gets up until, remember where it's 0, 75 and 75. That's at $4. Right. So at $4 right here, we're saying that the demand is at 75. So this is 75, and also the supply is at 75. So that's your equilibrium point. So this is kind of just like makes this table into like a visual aid, and I think it helps when you draw it out because you can see what's happening, right? So you can see this is the demand curve. Anything below this price of $4, you're always going to have people wanting some number over here, and supplies over here. So there's always a shortage. Whether it's right there or
until that the point that meets together.
Which is $4.
Okay.
Up here, kind of make this better. And then any point above here, you have supply exceeding what people want.
Okay.
And if you think about what that means, it's like saying, if I don't know what's a good example. So take like a computer. Maybe so the Mac. Take the MacBook. They're like right around $1,000, right? I think. So if Apple all of a sudden started selling the MacBook at $300, right? Then like a ton of people would want it, but they wouldn't be able to produce as many. I mean, they wouldn't be able to keep up with however many people wanted them because, the price is just so low. But if they were to jack the price up to like, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000, then all of a sudden not a lot of people would want them, but they would still have a lot amount. You know what I mean? Because the higher the price, the more the supplier wants to do it. And so what happens in reality, in real life, is that this is like constantly kind of changing. The businesses are trying to predict where this is, and so maybe they'll produce like up here, but then that month that they might have their inventory, they'll have a surplus, right?
Yeah.
So then they'll try and put it on sale, or they won't make as many for the next time, and so then when they don't make as many, right, then that brings this down. Or when they put them on sale, they mark down the price, then people will buy it, then that brings the price down, so that both those things will bring it back down. So they're always trying to find this. Or if they have a shortage of inventory, then the next month they're going to have to either raise the price or they're going to make more. So that'll bring it back up. So it's constantly it's not, there's no company in real life that has like a graph right here that's like perfect, and they say like, oh yeah, this is exactly where we need to be. But they try and make a model like this, and they try and predict it. And so that kind of helps to understand some of these concepts. You'll see that, like here it'll ask some questions like, what is the equilibrium price, right? So I think you put a quantity there, but they want the equilibrium price.
So like, what is the equilibrium?
Yeah. So this is equilibrium. Every time the demand and supply, it's where everyone's happy, right? So at this price, consumers are happy, and people that are supplying, they're happy because they're selling as many as they want to, and everyone's buying them.
So the price is $4.
Yeah. So at what price is there neither a shortage or surplus? So this is pretty much asking the same question.
Okay. So I don't know. I drew it right. I guess it's not because it was.
Yeah.
Right.
So, well, the curves are in the right spot. The only thing is that these points right here, it should be straight lines.
Yeah.
So I don't know that point. What's that point right there? You have at 75, right, as $4, so that's good. They're intersecting there. It just looks like this point right here is a little off. So if you scroll up at 460, there's demanded is 78, so at 460, which is where that is, demand is 78. So I think it needs to go up actually that way,
Actually,
right?
yeah, I'll do it later.
Okay, but you understand, yeah. So you just have to plot all those points.
Yeah, I think I need to reset and everything.
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
time of
But
that.
it's almost there. I think it's getting close. So then, now it's asking, so how big is the surplus or shortage at $3.40? So now go to $3.40, right? And then what is that?
23.
So yeah, so if you didn't have this column, how could you know what? I mean, you just see a shortage or a surplus. You look at how much demanded, how much people want, and how much is actually there. So then you can know, if there's more being supplied than there people want, that's a surplus.
Mm-hmm.
If there's less being supplied than people want, then
that's
that's a shortage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's. So more demand right now, so it's shortage. 23 is shortage right now.
Yeah.
And 4.9, 18 surplus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big shortage, how big is their 60 cent?
Yes.
60 cents.
So what's equilibrium price? We said $4, right?
Yes.
So 60 cents higher than that would be $4.60, right? So it's asking what would be the. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, there's a typo in that because there's two 460s right there.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be. That one should be 430, I bet, because it looks like it's going up by 30 cents each time.
Yeah.
So that one should say 430, but it says 460. I would probably email the teacher about that because that's going to make your graph look like this. That's why your graph kind of looks straight, right? Because there was two different prices at the same price. They wanted two different amounts, which doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
So the price has to be different because that's what that's saying is at $4.60 they want 70, and it's saying at $4.60 they want 66. It's like, do they want 70 or do they want 66?
True.
It can't be two different ones. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's just a typo. That should be 30.